Man, that beat came in hard.
Came in clean as hell.
So weird.
I came down. What you know about that?
I came down, gripping on pine, out my mind. Got to go shine, got to go grind, got to get mine. Always on time. I done came up, nigga hate us. I done came through. What it gon' do? What it gon' be? It's that boy, it's 4G, AAR. I don't give a damn, got a Katy Perry car. I done came down, boy, slipping on the bar, shining like a star, like I'm in Dallas, living in the palace. Hold on.
That boy said living in the palace.
I had to hate on you guys.
Hey,
we got.
I'm gonna need Boss to back door if he gonna hate like that.
Hey, real talk though. We got a king in the building, man. King, can you talk? We got a king. We got a king in the building. He from the west side.
Going old West Coast.
Yo, man, I said king. Who else? Let's go.
Praise, man.
My dog. What's up, man? Everybody didn't know. This is a surprise, bro. Surprise. Kick us off, big brother.
Some bars?
No, man, just talk. We ain't heard from you, bro.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I want to just hear what's on your mind. I'm just throw the ball at you and let you hoop.
I would like to hear some bars from you, but you know,
I wouldn't mind that too.
After with the timer is when it goes down, that's when we'll be live, right?
It's you live now.
Oh, we live now?
You live.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm still seeing the timer on mine. Am I behind or I'm good? I'm good.
No, you Gucci.
Okay.
That's just how we do what we do.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
okay,
live.
man. Hey, I'm up here acting like it's brand new. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's your boy West Coast, man. I can't see myself, but I can't feel my face, nor can I, but I can hear myself. So what does that mean? I know I'm live somewhere. Hey, no matter where you are right now, if you got 6% battery, appreciate you for using that last 5%. Use that 1% to call your gal, let her know you ain't stuck nowhere. You know, they start acting crazy when that phone don't ring. I don't need nobody in my inbox. I got my own problems, goddamn it. You feel me? So call your girl. Call your girl right now. Use 1% to call your girl right now. Let her know next hour or so you're going to be on here talking about them Cowboys. You feel me? She can understand. She knows she can get a little peace and quiet right now because you're going to be with West Coast. You're going to be a landlord. You're going to be Dallas Cowboy. You're going to be HTM Sports. We are four responsible Cowboy fans, so we might be yelling and screaming a little bit, but more importantly, we're going to get to the point, man. So we appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Listen to me. I'm motivated. I feel good. I ain't been on here in a long time. Y'all be here every day. Y'all motivate me. I need this more than y'all need me, so let's get it, man.
Man, that's true.
Trust me.
My nigga.
That boy been doing this so long, bro. Kickoff is immaculate, as always. Big bro. I mean that, big bro. All right, man. We getting ready to go on in about 12 seconds. Because, see, this is going to be an interesting freestyle. Because the Cowboys are very, very close. But we got to talk about what now. What now? What now? What now? What now? All right.
We ball.
You say we ball.
We ball.
Hey, I got all y'all thumbnails up. Let me know if it's on y'all channel. I put all the thumbnails on y'all channel. Let me know if it's on there. Then we go kick it off.
It's on mine.
Okay. So just everybody need to just turn in their money and we good.
It's on mine now. We good.
God is amazing.
All right. All right. So we just had the pickers pick, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Wes, I want to hear from you, big brother. What's your thoughts?
My thoughts are this. Hot damn. God damn. Slam. What to say? Herb, we got us one. We got us one, man. Listen to me. Hey, man, listen to me. 24 hours out of the day, life sucks. But for at least an hour of your life.
Wait a minute. Ain't no more hours left, Wes.
And for an hour of
25th hour. You ain't seen the movie?
Hey, if your life sucked for 24 hours, for at least 1 hour of yesterday, your ass should have been happy. Because I'm gonna tell you this right now. Because I know people was trying to steal my joy. Yeah, but Pickens, you can't even say his name right from West Coast. You can't even say his name right. He's not. How's he gonna help you stop the run? How's he gonna help you do this? How's he gonna? Yeah, but is he gonna be able to help Dak? Is he gonna be able to help Dak in the playoffs though? Listen, I don't know what he gonna do, but I know he better on my team than he was on the other 32 teams. I know that. I know that. I know he better than everybody that was under him. I know that. I know for the first time in a very, very, very long time, the Dallas Cowboys brought a player on their team that upgrades them and not puts them back where they were. I know that. So, to be honest with you, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen because I'm really in a space that I ain't really been in a long time. You know what I mean? Like, I think I was a young man when I had optimism like this. So, all I'm going to say is, for the haters that was trying to hate on this, you can't, man. You can't. The Cowboys did get better. Now, do they use that leverage to do whatever they want to do with it? Hey, only God knows. But I know yesterday on May 7th, we are a better team than we were on May 6th. Now, that's the only thing you can hope for. That's the only thing you can hope for. So, yes, you should be happy.
Yeah.
On my mama.
And see, I'm going to say this, man, and I mean this. So we had some fights, West Coast. Did you see them fights we was having, bro? Did you see them fights?
I might not have seen them because, we try not to, allegedly, we try to just, keep everything
let
in
me,
the hush.
Let me catch you up real quick.
I heard about some stuff.
All right. So, first of all, I got to talk about these fights because you'll be disappointed at Henny, bro.
Wow.
Henny, your cousin, is the ultimate sellout of all time.
Wow.
And let me tell you why.
Slander, and bullshit.
I'm going to tell you
and
why.
wee-woo.
Listen to me, West Coast. You remember all them hats, running down ball, all of that. Don't do the family thing on me, West Coast. You got to keep the Cowboys first on this fight, big dog. I know he family, and I know that Cali going to want you to be loyal to the kid folk. This dude became team weapon, dog. He fully abandoned the damn run the ball. He sold you out.
That ain't true. Because listen, it was team trenches and team weapon. There was no team running back on there.
Running back is a weapon though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, hell, we got a guard, and Dak Prescott still gonna throw the ball 50 times.
So now I'm gonna say this though. So you was team weapon, right, Henny? Mm-hmm. And you was team weapon, landlord.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna be honest. Y'all need to apologize to Team Trenches.
Hell no.
Hell no. Why?
We saved y'all, bro.
We ain't saved nothing.
I'm hurt. I don't understand. I don't understand. You have a chance to one, grab a weapon, and you don't take it. Two,
who's the weapon? For clarification.
Matthew Golden. He's here in Texas. Draft him.
Why are you going to number 2? Wait, come here. I know number 2.
That's what y'all look like.
Wow.
Oh, draft night. Y'all look like this dude. Let me tell y'all why y'all gotta apologize to Team Trenches, bro. Y'all owe Team Trenches because we saved you. Let me tell you how we saved you. Because if we would have went with y'all thirsty plan of getting Matthew Golden at 12, you don't get Booker and Pickens.
Okay,
so that means y'all owe Team Trenches an apology.
I don't owe y'all shit till I see Tyler Booker play.
Hold on. If you was a betting man, would you believe that the Joneses was gonna do that? If you was a betting man, would you believe the Joneses was gonna actually go get a significant wide receiver? Would you bet your money?
Hell no. No, F money. People get F money. People get money. Ask him what he bet his life on it, or the safety of his children.
It don't even matter because it's done.
That's something.
It don't matter. And see, it's another thing too. that before we start talking about how to fix this team, it was Team Trenches telling y'all that it's more than one way to get your weapon, true or false.
You ain't gotta tell us.
No,
that.
I'm just asking. It
Hold
did
on, you asking
did
the
not
wrong question.
Lou
You're asking
Boss
question.
tell y'all that.
No, we're
Man,
gonna sit here and lie like we
I
don't
don't
know
know
Dallas
what you got
Cowboys.
going
They don't.
on.
They
This-
do
this
shit
is
like this
crazy.
once every 7 years. You know, this shit
Facts.
is gonna happen.
I don't give a damn. But but who was telling y'all don't feel like your only way to get a weapon is at 12? And it was thirsty thinking, true or false?
It's false because you up here adding boundaries and parameters to open-ended discussion. So I'm not gonna go down this rabbit hole with you unless you let us explain this shit with some actual context and nuance. Because we're not gonna
go off
do
of
this.
what you seen
Hell
now.
nah, this is a show. He taking his ball.
We didn't see the Cowboys go wide receiver
You
by
feel me?
committee before.
You feel me, Wes? I'm taking the goddamn ball.
We didn't see the Cowboys go wide receiver by committee before. We didn't seen that before. So I mean, given their track record, would you let a thief? Would you
In
leave
your
a
house,
thief
unannounced.
around your valuables alone? Would you?
That nigga gotta
Given
clap his
his
hands
history.
till I get back
So
in the
you
room.
go act like,
I'm
see,
asking you
man,
a question.
listen,
No,
bro,
time out,
I can't
time
even
out.
believe
I'm
y'all
asking-
still
I'm
on
asking
this,
you a
bro.
question.
West
Could you
Coast, you gonna have to
answer
break the
one
tie,
question?
bro. These boys ain't keeping it real, bro.
Could
It's
you
gonna be up
answer
to
one
you.
Keep it extra
question?
real.
I asked one
Listen,
question,
I
and
say
I'm done.
go ahead, Landlord.
Given the track record of a thief, would you leave him alone with your valuables? Would you?
See,
Dog,
this
don't
is the
be
deal.
showing what
Time out.
one
You
people be
gotta
saying.
get
See,
Don't
some
everybody
answers.
see,
know, bro.
listen, I've been
The
fighting
hold
y'all
on,
all
time out.
off season,
The
bro.
reason I can say
I've been
this, the
fighting
reason I
y'all
can
all
say
off
this
season,
is
bro. And
because
see,
given
this
they
is that
track record-
nefarious judge shit you be doing, bro.
Given their track record, the Dallas Cowboys been notoriously underspending. That is a fact. They haven't did nothing in free agency for years for real. Not nothing significant. So given their track record, in this analogy, they would be a thief. Given their history, would you leave them alone with your valuables?
West Coast,
listen,
can you talk
act-
to him,
you
bro?
want
This
us
is what I
no,
was
because
saying.
you
West
want us
Coast,
to
it's
trust
on
people
you,
that
bro.
don't
They
deserve
and
trust.
listen, they disrespectful too. When the camera on you, they still like to talk.
Yeah, I know.
I wasn't
I'm
even looking at the
and
camera.
I'm trying to be a better man for Jesus, and that's what's really getting under my skin.
Wait a minute.
Damn. Why does man say
Wes, can you break this tie, please, bro? These dudes is just.
This is what I say, right? What we should have probably believed is the Cowboys were going to get something, because the Cowboys haven't left you without now. I was surprised that the Cowboys went young on this aspect, but technically he's not young because he's been in the league for years. You know he's been in the league. He's not a rookie. You know what I'm saying? But we should we got Cobb one year. Then we got, what was the other kid before Cobb? We got Brandon Cooks. So I was just expecting the Cowboys to just bring in some veteran receiver. Now it was getting kind of it was getting kind of low. You know what I'm saying? Because I was not under the impression that they were going to bring back Amari Cooper, and it was just crazy how much all that I was actually more surprised with how many people thought we were actually going to bring Amari Cooper back. You know, because in my mind, I knew Amari Cooper didn't leave for football reasons. So it's like, when you don't leave for football reasons, how can I bring you back for football reasons? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? That makes no sense. Like, I didn't fire you because I didn't trade you away for a 5th round pick because you didn't know how to catch the football. I traded you away for the 5th round pick because you didn't want to do what I said about that COVID and other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that person is still the same Amari Cooper. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said, like, everybody was like, I want, Cooper. I was like, my mind was like, does Coop even really want to come back to Dallas? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know they might want him because, rich people always, they'll forget something real quick, especially if you can catch the ball and run fast. You know what I'm saying? They forget all the time. You know what I'm saying? But I'm thinking, like, does he, after you smear somebody's name, like, y'all got to remember me, you know what I'm saying? Your mama is on the Instagram. You know what I mean? Your mama's on Facebook and YouTube. So when you put stuff about people's sons on there, they mamas read that stuff. They tend to hold grudges. You know what I'm saying? I might get over it, but my mama ain't getting over that. So why would I want to put myself back in that situation? So that's what I was more surprised with. But I always knew that the Cowboys were going to get a second receiver. I kind of figured that they were going to get something. Now, I just think the Cowboys, for the first time, we won. Like, we finally won on something. Like, even with listen to me, when we traded Amari Cooper, the whole world was like, bruh, y'all could have got him for a 4th round pick. You know what I'm saying? Y'all traded a guy who's leading league in drops and blah, 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 blah. That's what they were saying. Like, Amari Cooper didn't look like this great trade until after the fact, after that year was up. You know what I'm saying? This is probably the first thing that the Cowboys have done that actually puts us in that light where it's like, oh, snaps, the Cowboys. Like, honestly, the only person that can say something bad about this was Shady McCoy. That's it. He was the only person online that was able to find a way to bring this down. You know what I'm saying? He's the only person that did.
So, Wes,
It's a skill.
So, Wes, did you notice?
That is a skill. That is a skill. That boy is skilled in the art of hating.
Wes, did you notice that Landlord and Henny, like, they just ain't go at all be like, you know what? I'm glad it worked out the way that it worked out. Hey, and I
nobody.
appreciate
Why you putting words in
Cowboy
my mouth?
and Lou
You ain't got
and the
nothing to do with that,
OC
though.
for riding.
Yeah. Hell
For
no.
riding.
Y'all
So
bullshit.
that's what we doing?
Yeah. That's
See,
exactly what we doing.
This who
And-
y'all
and
look
hold on,
like.
man.
This who y'all look like. Y'all look like him.
We need a weapon. We need a weapon. We need a weapon.
Guess what?
I'm hurt. I don't understand. I don't understand.
Y'all look like them dudes in the back.
See, this is what I want to ask. This is what I want to ask.
Hold on.
Y'all look like the weapon crew, the reach weapon crew. That's who y'all are, the reachers. You the reachers.
You gonna let us talk? You gonna let us talk? Or you
Y'all
gonna
the
play sound
reachers.
effects and talk, nigga? We ain't reached for shit. Like,
You
last
the
time I checked,
reachers.
Tyler Booker wasn't Tyler Booker the number 30 prospect on the board? Y'all did all the consistency where he was the number 30 nigga, right?
Hey, it's only
took
one
him at-
cuss
oh,
word,
okay.
man. We got that from here. See, I got you so bad you already messed up your cuss word for the day. God.
I ain't.
He making it right.
Hey,
The reachers.
I stated
listen,
the fact.
y'all look like
You-
the dudes
hey.
in the back, bro. You see the dudes? That's the reacher crew. Look, hey, that's Landlord. If he had the dude with the shades, that's Landlord. If he had a fro.
Yeah, key. You got home field advantage, so I'm gonna let you get off. But, are you gonna let us talk? Are you gonna do that?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Go
trying
ahead.
to see.
Go ahead.
Because
Damn.
hold
Hold
on,
on.
this is what I'm trying to.
I ain't had a
the
chance
camera
to
on
go.
me. Go ahead,
Shit.
put the camera on Hen. Go ahead, Hen. You got it.
Hey,
Go ahead.
save him here, God. Reacher.
Hold on, ain't no say because you capping. First and foremost, you call us a reacher when Tyler Booker was the number 30 prospect. You took him at 12. Technically, that is a reach as well. The Dallas Cowboys just had him that high.
Well,
Secondly,
hold on.
Hold on.
Hey, I told you he be blaspheming. Get him, Wes.
Okay,
Get him.
but hey,
Get him, Wes.
hold on,
Get
man.
him, Mr. Running Damn Ball. Get your cousin.
Is the camera not on me?
It's on you, but your cousin want to box you, and I'm for the fight.
I let cuz go 10 minutes.
It's supposed to be my turn next, but go on, get him, Hen.
No, Wes got to fight. I can tell he got some smoke.
I actually agree with him. I agree with him on the first point that he was saying. But only thing I was going to say is, whenever to Tyler Booker's defense, when you say 30th prospect, that means all the people like on the board. So I don't like when they say he's the 30th because, you know, smart people like us who make content. I'm not saying that the people aren't, but there are people who mistaken that when they say he's the 30th.
No,
player.
you're right. Them folks are idiots.
Yeah, that they're gonna take that and be like, "Oh my God, he was 30th." No, you got to look at the position because it doesn't matter if they had 6 quarterbacks ranked in front of him.
He was the best guard.
You know what I'm saying? We weren't taking a quarterback. So that's why I say I don't like it when they do overall prospects because if your team doesn't need that position, then it doesn't matter if he's ranked behind.
It'll be further up on your board in other places.
Yeah, because we weren't drafting quarterbacks anyway.
West Coast whooping your ass, cousin.
It's not a fight.
Man,
Me and my cousin having a talk. You a messy nigga.
I'm messy as hell today. Because I'm messy as hell. I'm going to be messy.
Your name is Mess Boss. You the Mess.
Hey, we got us a super chat, bro.
Boss Mess. Hold on. What there you talking about? He said,
We got us a super chat, bro. Come on. Hey, we ain't going to respect the super chat?
I'm reading the super.
All right, go ahead. See, you ain't have to try to check the Arkansas guy.
So with the ad of Pickens, which wide receivers potentially the odd man out? All of them. I don't care who. Go to the Oolong. Let them fight it out. Let them fight
That boy
to
say all of them.
Hey, that's my cousin right there because that's exactly. Hey, listen to me. This is the month of May. This is the month of May. You feel me? So what does that mean in the month of May? That means everybody got chances, everybody got options. You know what I'm saying? Somebody asked me on my show, so West Coast, who's going to be your start? How would you pick the starting running back? I said I'd give them all a fork. I'd throw them all in a pit. I tell them whoever comes out alive is the starting running back. I'll see y'all at 5. That's what I'm doing. Like, they'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm throwing one
That's
fork
his new
in there.
alias. But I had to defend myself, and it's supposed to have been me out the hand. But
go ahead.
You know how it is when they have.
They calling me message.
See, can I talk, sir, please? It's
my
time.
bad.
Can
my
I
bad.
reclaim my time, sir?
Yes, you can. My bad, brother.
Okay.
My bad, my brother.
So you got somebody talking about we are the reachers and all of this stuff, huh? But I want to ask y'all this question: how is it that y'all get credit for the Cowboys getting Booker, but we don't get credit for the Cowboys getting a weapon? Do you see the conflict and interest over here? Do you understand what I'm saying? This is counterproductive. We supposed to be getting props for the Cowboys getting pressurized enough for them to go get a weapon. But y'all trying to ridicule us for the Cowboys getting a weapon after all the great work me and Henny done, especially me over 2 years. Henny was with me too, so for over 2 years, we've been fighting for a weapon. And when we finally get one, you got people that's like Messy Boss, the mess boss, coming over here talking about we reachers and not giving us our proper respect and credit. So y'all want credit for Booker, but we don't get credit for George Pickens, a real-life number 1B receiver. Make that make sense.
So you talking to me, so I'm going to respond to that there, Wes. You're going to have to break the tie one more time, bro. You got to break the tie. See, Wes being fair. See, let me tell you what Wes doing that they don't do. Them two dudes at the bottom. Let me tell you the difference between Wes and his cousin.
Messy.
Let me tell you the difference. See, Wes actually keeps the Cowboys first. You feel me? So, like, when it comes to the Cowboys, that comes before family. When you dealing with true Cowboy people, you feel me? That actually come before cousins. But see, you hit it and landlord. Nah, that shit ain't real. And see, let me tell you why. Y'all don't get no goddamn credit for no Pickens, because no, you don't. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why you don't give no credit for. I think we need to get your team weapons too.
That ain't got
Salute.
What's up, sir?
First?
Yeah.
Y'all want me to get off?
No.
Hey, y'all won, bro. Hey, congratulations. Y'all won.
Look at this mess, West Coast. Look at landlord. Look at how West. This ain't even 30 seconds after the pick, and look what he did. Look.
One today. I give y'all kudos. But I want y'all to understand. You can celebrate, you can talk this shit.
Damn!
But if this don't work, I'm putting cases on all you.
You supposed to. I ain't give you a credit for a damn thing. I ain't running.
I want y'all to know this now. And I pray to God.
Hey, and if it's work, I'm putting cases on you.
Wait a minute.
Wait. Did it work? Wait. Who said that in the back? Who was that said if it work, I'm put? So yeah. Hey, and if it's work, I'm putting cases on you.
Wait a minute. This what I'm gonna say.
Look, he pointed the finger in my face. Hey, West Coast.
Yeah.
He put his damn finger in my face, but won't credit for Pickens. If you don't get your nefarious,
I'm gonna let y'all eat. Look, listen. I pray to God that this works.
Look, he put his finger. He praying to the Lord. He put a hit on me, West.
And you said I don't keep the Cowboys first. That's blasphemous. That's blasphemous.
Hell no. We fight.
He talked to the God on your behalf.
The full wrath of landlord from Alabama. If this shit don't work, I promise you.
And what my damn apology? Because it worked. You got so wait a minute. Where's my apology?
It ain't worked.
It ain't worked yet.
You gotta.
Ain't nobody playing no football.
Booker gotta be successful.
Wes.
Man, I say, listen to me. Cowboys, listen, I on a situation like this, it's kind of, I think you got to be neutral. You got to be neutral and give everybody a little credit because, like, listen, there's no way. Somebody randomly asked me about the only reason why I said even anything about George Pickens is because I said I don't think that Amari Cooper will come back. I said, now, if you want to go get me a young receiver, I'll take the George Pickens. But I said it so randomly because I never thought that the Cowboys would trade. You know what I mean? I never even thought that the Cowboys would entertain it because they have to know that George Pickens is going to want an extension of something that they're probably not going to want to pay him. You know what I'm saying? So, I wasn't thinking they were going to go younger. To be real.
Hey, your chat box clowning me. That's wild. Hey,
young nigga landlord.
Because y'all did me dirty for 2 years. Messy Boss and his crew did me too bad. So,
I ain't gonna get no apology, dog. I ain't gonna get no apology. See,
no.
hey, shout out to my boy Wes. You see how Wes tried to see? Wes is different than them dudes at the bottom. You see how he came? He said you got to give everybody credit.
Hey, I've been warned with you for
Wes
a
trying to
whole year.
live right. It don't count.
Yeah, you can tell he righteous. Y'all need to learn from West Coast. West Coast on the righteous pad. You on the center pad, and then every time you start with that righteous. You lying ass hypocrite. How you gonna be talking about you righteous and you can't even give Team Trenches no credit for saving y'all ass? Because we would have had Matthew Golden and y'all would have been looking like this same dudes. And I'm shamed because these dudes are from Dallas. Man, y'all sitting in my city talking about some Matthew Golden, and he went 23. So until y'all apologize, okay. All right, let's get to how to fix the team.
Oh, Tyler Guy and biggest reach on the team? Okay. I'm sorry, I forgot.
All right, let's get to how to fix these boys. All right, football talk.
We finna have to find a whole nother left tackle next year if he a bum.
All right, cool.
First round.
Hey, listen, we wouldn't be us if we didn't box. Real talk. If we don't box at least 3 times a show, we ain't being ourselves. All right, here we go.
I know.
Now I do want to say this, and I'm honored to say this. I'm so happy to say this. We got a new member of Team Trenches. We got an official chain that I'm giving out for Team Trenches. Henny, the more.
So see, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all this. We got a wide receiver, so I'm a pivot.
Thank you.
Listen, Jordan Pickens like that.
Yeah,
like he's better than anything I thought Dallas Cowboys would actually do. You know, we like Wes said though, we usually get guys that need to come in on proven deals like Randall Cobb, who had injury history, was about 30. We got Brandon Cooks when his speed was leaving his body. So we usually do shit like that. Now we got a George Pickens. He's 24. He's young. He's a vertical threat. I need to pivot to other areas of my team because y'all the main one that talk about y'all want to run the ball. We still need another running back, and most importantly, we get ran off the field in the playoffs. Like the Dallas Cowboys are averaging like 157 yards allowed on the ground in the 5 playoff losses since Dak Prescott has been the quarterback. So the formula is always the same. They run you off the football field, and you're not able to run the football. We haven't had a 100-yard rush in a playoff game since 2018. So yeah, I am going to pivot. We are going to talk about trying to help us get another defensive tackle because y'all they did right. They went and got a wide receiver. Now I would still sign Amari Cooper for the hell of it.
Yeah, I agree.
But you know, we can listen. I'm not selfish like the rest of y'all. Like Santa Claus came, he dropped off the keys to the Honda. I got brothers and cousins that live in the house, man. Like they need something too. My cousin need a PlayStation 5, man. My brother, you know, he need himself a Lexus or something, man. Like Santa Claus gotta come pull the sleigh down the sled, you know, let Rudolph off and drop the presents off, man. So everybody gotta eat. We got a wide receiver, so I'm not mad about it no more. I even called the hit off, boss. Yeah. I have folks laying on your house in your bushes, man.
Yeah, I saw him.
He said I saw him. That's crazy. But yeah, I mean, listen, this is not just solely about weapons. It's never been. It's about the priorities that this team needed to fill, in my opinion. It was a hierarchy, in my opinion, and we handled it in that type of order, except for I felt like wide receiver was the most important. They just chose to handle it in free agency. So now we move on to the next hole, the next problem, the next void that might hinder us from being a real, true contender out here, which is defensive tackle. We need somebody to help stop the run. That's a fact. That's always been the case. Like I said, you know, Jerry said he had 2 big trades on the horizon. 2, not 1. Count them 2. You know what I'm saying? So we got 1 down, and it was a significant one. He said there was 2 significant trades. Now, I've never been the one to believe what Jerry Jones say, especially this day and age. But Jerry sounds like he's standing on business this year. So, hey, I'm still looking for that second big-time trade, and hopefully it's a running back or a defensive tackle. Those are 2 biggest voids I feel like left on this roster. And I feel like I told Henny this on the phone. I feel like we can survive at running back, but I want to thrive at running back. I don't know about defensive tackle. So I can still say defensive tackle probably got the slight edge over running back right now.
West Coast to me.
I kind of lost service. Sorry about that. My Ethernet cord came out of my computer, but this is my thing. Like, you know, I'm happy about the trade because it's a reflection of something that we don't do a lot. But, you know, unfortunately, man, without this trade, you were probably looked at as the third best team in your division. With this trade, you're probably now look at the second best team in this division. So this was actually a trade. Honestly, the Cowboys were so far behind on their offense. This was more of a trade that was probably just going to get us back to zero. It's kind of like, imagine if you had $20 in your account and then something came out for $50. Well, guess what? You had $20 to cover it, but that other 30 is not going to get covered. So what's going to happen now is, you know, you got to put more in what you have. So this, I don't know if this puts us back at plus 20, but I definitely think it puts us at a net at zero. And my daddy say sometimes it's better to have zero money than to owe somebody money. You know what I'm saying? So at least we can actually talk about being a good team. Without this on this team, without Perkins on this team, this offense, you're not thinking the Cowboys are better than the Philadelphia. Because like our division is so monstrous right now, you can't even talk about are you the best offense in the NFL? Forget the NFL. Try being the best offense in the NFC East. You know what I'm saying? In your division that everybody used to say was a trash division. You know what I'm saying? Try to go be the best offense in that division right now. So the question to me is like, where does Pickens on this team now put this offense amongst the Philadelphia Eagles, who just won the Super Bowl, the Commanders, who lost in the NFC Championship game, the Giants, who are just trash. They're actually playing for Eli's great-grandson. They're not even playing for Archie Manning. They're playing for Archie Manning's son's son. You know what I'm saying? Because Archie Manning ain't even gonna help them. They need Archie Manning's his son. Archie Manning gonna have a son 20 years. They need him. You know what I'm saying? Because they just far behind. They got Russell Williams in the whole. They didn't even want Shador. Knock it off. After he wore them cleats, knock it off. You know what I'm saying? So I that's the question I like to ask y'all. Where do you think this puts us in the NFC East?
Before we go there, real quick, I want to, because that's a good question. I want us to address this because this is a good thought. Pete, he does a lot of draft research. He said, I ain't counting out Jay Toa. I might have messed up his name. His team led the nation in yards per rush in 2023 at 2.7 yards. Should we trust that?
No.
I'm going to go around.
Can I start?
Yes, please.
All right.
And before you start, this is your official chain, too. I just want to make sure you know.
You got that out the bubble.
It's not even icy. It's not even icy. Team weapons, we got a strap. We got diamonds in it. They be dancing. So
let me talk to Grunk AI. I'm going to say add some diamonds.
Did you see Jay Tuck with the team weapons anthem? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
on Twitter, we lit out here. Yeah, we lit out here, man.
Let's go to this comment, and then we'll come back to that. We could talk about. We're gonna talk about how lit y'all are.
Stop disrespecting CeeDee Lamb too, man. It's a lot of disrespect to CeeDee Lamb with this team weapon stuff. Like we ain't had that big thing on our. Man, like no.
He a weapon. Everybody else got weapons of mass destruction. We just got
and guess what? Arab, man, listen to me. I don't know if Jamar Chase can do it by himself, but I didn't see CeeDee Lamb do it by himself. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen Jamar Chase by himself. I ain't never seen what's the other boy, Jefferson, by himself. The second year Jefferson was in the league, they went and got him first. They went and got a first round receiver for him. CeeDee Lamb was doing it by, man, I made a video 2 years ago when the Cowboys was 12-4 going into the playoffs. They asked me, West Coast, what do you think the Cowboys are going to have to Dak and CeeDee Lamb?
Them cheap ass, I'm just playing, man. I ain't gonna
You hate team weapon.
Those are
hey,
loud as hell. What pimps?
Them Moissanite.
Oh, so I got you a chain with diamonds and you ain't got nothing on your neck with team weapons.
Hey,
broke
man,
ass neck. And then I over here give you a $50,000 chain and you go stick your nose down at me.
$50.
$50,000 chain Done got you with Booker and Pickens, and you gonna look down your nose at me.
Man,
let's get back to Pete, man. Let's get back to Pete, man. Let's get back to Pete. He say ain't counting out Tor. Let's get back to that. Let's get back to that, bro. You gonna disrespect the gold ass chain and you ain't got none on your neck. Hell wrong with you.
Man, that shit turned my shit green, dog.
Hey,
but like I was saying,
that's what happens when you give South Dallas AI and computers. They start making
Should have never gave you
a computer.
Money.
For real. This is what happens when you.
He gonna reject his chain.
Man,
okay, I got you. I'm gonna say big ass chain. Got it.
I'm trying to do what my boy said. The reason I said no, and there's no disrespect to Jay, but that boy did that at UCLA. That's not even like a Power 5 school. He ain't played no demons. He ain't played no monsters. They play folks that they end up as truck drivers. That's all I'm saying. Like Myers Smith was a first round pick. Played at Michigan Power 5 program. Was lauded as one of the strongest, best run stoppers in the draft. And it's still 3 years later, and we waiting for him to turn the corner. So I'm not finna sit here and act like Jay, a 6th round pick, is finna come in and be ahead of what Myers Smith was.
But
that's all I'm saying. Like Jay probably good.
Talking about defensive tackles, you got to remember UCLA also put out Osia Diggins-Orr and they also put out Kenny Clark. Both them dudes got paid in the NFL and they both slanging and banging. They both came from UCLA.
Not year one. I'm just saying not year one.
I'm gonna tell you this right here. Unless your name is Aaron Donald, no
and
defensive tackle. Yeah, no defensive tackle. Defensive tackle.
And that was the question. And that was the question. Not that Jay ain't gonna be good. It's just not. Can't even depend on him year one.
Henny, you cutting off your cousin.
You can't depend on. Listen to me.
Stop being messy, boss.
Listen, there are certain
positions. Boss. He can't.
I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. I owe my cousin. Listen to me. I owe my cousin money, so ain't no way he can cut me off all he wants. As long as he don't ask for that, as long as that receipt, you feel me? But listen, defensive tackle is a position that I know everybody's gonna be mad, but if Mozzie is not good this year, then I'll start saying he trash. You know what I'm saying? Or he's not good. I'll start saying them. Because defensive tackle it's not a microwave position. That is an oven position. You have to put these dudes in the oven for them to be good at defensive tackle. And the reason being is the number one reason is because look as a defensive tackle who you're playing against. If you're a rookie defensive tackle starting, tell me a offensive line outside of the Dallas Cowboys that has a rookie starting on their offensive line that's not a first round pick. If you're a starting offensive lineman and you're a first round, if you're starting on the offensive line and you're young, you're probably a first round pick. So it's like defensive tackle, you're going up against the hardest and most experienced position in all of football.
They did get beat up on.
You know what I'm saying? I love how Boss thinks y'all all lighter than what y'all are, because Henny is not that. El Dorado, Arkansas, and they do not, bro. El Dorado, Arkansas. That
AI is racist, bro.
I am a Mexican.
For real, because he is a Mexican. Hey, and I love my. Y'all know I love my Mexican people. I eat so much carne asada. I love y'all, man.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I just don't understand.
Hey, listen, I'll be fair. Because UCLA is in the Big Ten, but still, like, he's a 6th round pick. I ain't trust him year one.
7.
He'll be out eventually. He was 7. Oh, shit, you right. We ain't had no 6th round pick, and we traded up to get the linebacker that needs to learn how to play football. So, yeah, man. Nah, hell no. Ain't no 7th round pick finna come in and change your life in the run game, man. Like, that shit don't even sound good.
They had a battle to the death with South Alabama, man. I ain't listening to that shit, man.
So listen, UCLA is good in the trenches. Every school has like their nick that they're good. UCLA's always put out solid defensive tackles, and they've always put out solid offensive linemen. Now, I'm not drafting no quarterback from there, and I'm not drafting no quarterback from USC. If you do, that's on you. That's on you. You know what I'm saying? That's on you.
You've been warned.
We know.
What you saying, boss?
Edge.
You wanna know why? Because they all come from the same high school. They all come from Mater Dei High School, and they put out project quarterbacks, the same quarterbacks.
Well, Team Trenches wear tall tees. Oh hell no! Nah. I know Angie ain't sending shots like that.
Yeah, she is.
Who got the
We got a super chat.
best looking fan base. Look like Boss
Skitty
Cowboy.
G's.
Shout out to all
Come
them.
on, everyone, hit that like button.
No, that's that. We just spent all this money to come to the draft, and we should have probably went to training camp instead. That's what happened. But that's what happens when you at home and you know what I'm saying, your girl get on your
Team whip.
You get out the house. You know what I'm
See, Boss is the type of dude that
landlord,
take full advantage of having home advantage. See, we gonna start
landlord,
bringing you on our side because you be on that
landlord.
bull. You know what I'm
think
saying?
about this. These dudes on that picture, they so young in the game, they still going to the draft. You know what I'm saying? Did you notice that draft they had? It had a ceiling. Look at that. Where's the rain at? Where's that weird weather we had 3
They
years
went
ago?
in outside with it, man.
They went not, we don't respect
That's
the
crazy.
look at the grass. That ain't even real grass. They ain't even on real grass. Get them out of here, bro.
That boy said, we need weapons. If you don't get your...
Hold on. Hey, F that. I got to read Keystone Super Chats and we ring Super Stats, man.
Let's go.
He said, West Coast, I want to say thank you for making Keystone all the lies I caught with you and my brother. It paid off. Without you, there isn't no me. And he sent a $4.99 to say that. He just wanted to give you your flowers and pay homage. He's a real one, man. So shout out to my brother Keystone Cowboy.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I mean, say, that boy West Coast, he the content creator maker.
Hey, now I'm gonna trade one more time.
You do.
Appreciate you, my boy.
I wasn't
Keystone.
thinking about doing no content if it wasn't for my boy. West Coast.
Same.
Real talk. I wasn't thinking about it. West Coast was like, say, boy. That boy hit me up in that DM, was like, hey, you wasting your
content
time,
creator
bro.
maker.
This is what he said. He told me like this. He said, bro, why are you...
Somebody reading that shit.
No, you ain't say that. You said, bro,
I didn't
why
say that.
are you writing and not getting paid? That's what you told me. You said you should get paid for the stuff you write. You wasting it. So he showed me how to.
That's real.
Yeah, he put me in the game. Real talk.
Well, Wes was one of the first people that linked up with me, but you know, I was already doing my things. But,
Yeah.
you know,
No,
he one of the
I
first
ain't
that
ashamed to
linked up
say
with me.
that
Boss
I
was
wouldn't
the
be
first-
doing this
Boss
if it
was
wasn't
the
for
first
Wes.
that asked for the first person I did a feature show with. Then it was West Coast
Yeah,
and him. So
yeah.
history
Yes,
made the real ones. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
anybody
They've been
that
locked in ever since.
anybody that really know, that's how I know some people really ain't in this space. They know about West Coast. The fact that anybody would think that he just on YouTube and they ain't never looked at what he doing on Facebook, you don't know. That's how I know some people is grifting.
You ain't true.
I
to this.
know
you
it.
New to this.
Yeah, you listen. If you ain't no way you a content creator about the Dallas Cowboys and didn't know about West Coast.
West Coast Ben had pissed me off years before I started doing content. You know what I'm saying?
I remember
He been pissed me off one of them days. I think I said something to his ass one day.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was, but I've been
Yeah.
following West Coast on Facebook, man.
But let me answer that
yeah.
question though for Pete.
ahead.
And listen, this is respect to Pete, bro. Pete
respect.
put in a lot of work, bro. So I ain't gonna never disrespect the people that put in the work, the people that actually watch the film, the people that participate like Pete. This is why I don't trust also rookie DTs. Because it's never worked with your Dallas Cowboys.
In the
It
NFL.
has never
In the NFL.
worked. You're one. Never in the history of your Dallas Cowboys. You have never got a one tech that was an instant success. Not even one time in your whole history of Dallas Cowboyism. Not once. So, in my opinion, I don't mind Jay getting reps, but we have to bring in a vet. You have to bring in a vet, or you wasting all this talent you assembled.
Yep. Because there's only
I'm
two
not
ways you
betting
can
on
learn.
something that's never happened. That's just my opinion.
There's only two ways you can learn: is by experience or by someone teaching you. At this point of the game, a teacher isn't going to help you in the NFL. I'm sorry. You need a person that can get their hands there and actually show why you do it, and what's the results of doing it. These dudes at this level, you got to think of how much coaching. People be like, "Oh, you just need a better." No, you don't need a
No,
better coach.
it ain't the coach.
You need someone
Time.
on the field with you.
Right.
Like that's why we do. Like there's certain jobs that you can just like give you a book. They read this book. and when you come to work, be ready to go. And then there's some jobs that are like, listen to me, you got to go to on-the-job training first. We're going to train you because, that's how you do it. That's how they say you do it. But we're going to train you how we actually do it at this store so that you can be successful at this store. You know what I'm saying? The defensive tackle is a position where you need a guy beside you. You need a guy beside you so you can just mimic what he's doing. If someone just telling you, put your hand here, put your hand there, don't let him get leverage. No, bro, this dude's still kicking my ass. You know what I mean? He's still kicking my ass. You know what I'm saying? And defensive tackle is really like a wide receiver position too, where number ones look good, but number ones always look better with number twos. And the only person that actually understood that was the Los Angeles Rams. They're at the end of Aaron Donald's career every single year. What did they do? They matched him up with another guy who was obviously not as good as him because there's only one of him, but they always put another quality guy there. You know what I'm saying? So we got to start looking at defensive tackle as a tandem. You need two. We're also in a 4-3
You need
defense.
two.
So you do need two. So
Yep.
even if Mozzie was as good as he wanted to be, you probably wouldn't really see his greatness unless you had another guy beside
That's
him.
right.
So you want to ask? I see Darius with this. He said, "How y'all feel about Clowney? Sign him and cut Peyton Turner."
I say we cool on the edge. We got so many edges.
Yeah.
I think we got superior edges.
Sam Williams coming back.
I don't even want to talk about edge no more.
I don't think Peyton Turner better than Clowney. Like I said, that's why I said sign him and cut Turner.
I got a super over here real quick. Shout out to you guys to pour with the $5 super. She says, that's why some people should never been able to come at West left, right, or sideways. Real recognize it. Salute to Cowboys Uncut. Respect team weapons. Hashtag Miss Boss. She's shooting at you over there.
Damn. You shooting at me? Listen, how you gonna shoot at me? I know y'all love West Coast. Not West Coast. I know y'all love Landlord. But this what y'all look like.
No, that ain't me. That's your folks. He from your hood. So.
Yeah.
Them your folks.
Yeah.
He posted up on your block, right?
I gotta ask this. Give y'all order. What's the most important? Corner, DT, or running back? I need your order. Wes, you first.
Right now on the team? Right now as
the needs. Cause we talking about we close. What are you bringing in to close and say, all right, we ready to fight. We ready to contend. In what order? Because we know we got DT as a need, corner as a need, and potentially running back. I want to hear your order and why. I'm going to start with you, Wes.
All right. Well, I want to throw a caveat in there because I actually think there's a position that's way more important, and that is middle linebacker. The Cowboys don't even have a middle linebacker on the team, like an actual middle linebacker on the team. So I'm assuming that we're going to go get some older guy and bring him in. But I would say middle linebacker. I would then say running back because I think all of them are going to be. Listen, when I look at the running back, what I feel like is I'm going to see a bunch of, you look at a bunch of girls, they all sevens. I see a bunch of sixes. And they ain't even sevens because if I had four sevens, like on a scale of 1 to 10, 4 sevens, that's not bad. But I think I got a bunch of fours right now. You know what I'm saying? Including and I'm going to tell you this right now. If Blue ends up being a starting running back in the NFL, do you know that he will actually be the biggest steal in the draft? You want to know why? Because how many running backs got drafted before him? So we're basically saying that he's going to be as good as Gentry, as good as that boy that went to the Chargers. I don't know if Blue is going to be as good as those dudes. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not with guys starting because they're the best on my team. That doesn't mean anything. Just because you're the best cook in your house. What if nobody else in your house knows to cook? You know what I'm saying? Like, being the best running back on this team does not really get you anything. You know what I'm saying? So then running back will be nuts. Middle linebacker, running back. Corner, I don't have a problem. I actually don't have a problem with corner because I think we're going to be surprisingly surprised that when these guys show up and they're healthy and they're ready to play. So I think corner's going to be fine. And I believe the Cowboys think it is too, because if they didn't, I think they would have did something already. But I think they know more about the cornerback position than we do. You know what I'm saying? So I think the cornerback's going to be position. I think both of them are going to be fine. And then that would be those are my three.
Those are so. What's the order?
Middle linebacker,
DT.
Middle linebacker.
DT corner. Running
No.
back.
Middle
So
linebacker,
yours is gonna be
middle linebacker. Free. I've never had a DT, so I can't even be like I don't know what that looks like. You know what I mean?
They want to know what that. He said, I want to know what that's like.
I got to know what that's like.
Hey,
first.
I'm trying to see what that feels like. What that is. I'm trying to see what
That's
that
exactly what that is.
So yeah, but I've never not listened to me. We had Eric Kendricks last year. Who's going to be your middle linebacker this year? You don't even have Eric Kendricks this year.
I say Lil Fowl.
No, that's a
Why
default
not?
start. Because that's a default start, man. You know,
He
man.
balled out at the end of the year. We didn't even miss
I love
Overshawn.
what I see.
Not
from
middle
Lil Fowl.
linebacker though. Middle linebacker, he's
Smart as hell.
He's going to be reading. This is the thing. Middle linebacker is a boring position. So guys who make like Lil Fowl, we liked him because of his explosiveness. Just like I had a dude that tried to tell me you could do Overshawn. Oh no, if you put Overshawn at middle linebacker, you're not gonna like him as a middle linebacker.
No,
Why?
not in middle. No.
It's a boring position. I need a smart guy there so that Overshawn and all these other guys can play.
All right, so I got your order.
I'll go further. I'll say you need a guy that's seen some stuff more than just being smart, because there's a lot of stuff schematically and offensively they can throw at you. Yeah, because like man, there's a lot of shit they can throw at you, man. So I think you right about that. Like, I think Lil Fowl will eventually be good, but I don't think there's anybody on the defense that got a lot of experience playing the middle linebacker position at a high level. You got to recognize coverage.
So what's your order, Henny?
What position
we got the camera on you.
Play?
What's because what right now we saying
I don't believe he was a middle
close,
linebacker.
but what's gonna put us in contention, bro?
Mine.
Right, who would be if we played a game right now today? Who would be your starting middle linebacker? Lil Fowl?
It probably is Lil Fowl.
I wouldn't be okay with that. Then.
Yeah. So mine is going to be defensive tackle for one, because I get traumatized. Cause you know, landlord, I be talking to you on the phone. I be going back, putting myself through trauma, man. I be going back watching like our playoff games and stuff. I recently went back and watched the 2018 game. I went back and I watched the 2021 game, and I watched the 2023 playoff game. I watched all of them multiple times at this point. So I get PTSD just thinking about good running backs coming into town. Like, dog, like I have existential crisis thinking about Aaron Jones, what he be doing my Dallas Cowboys. And that's because listen, like Wes just said, he's not really comfortable with the linebacker spot. So I need at least better defensive tackle play so they can play clean. That might actually help them be better than what they actually are. So I'm gonna get me a defensive tackle, help Monty Smith out. Then I'm gonna get me a running back. And matter of fact, those are my two. I don't even got a third one. I think defensive tackle or running back for me, because they actually went out and made a trade for a corner. Kalen Carson's coming back in his second year. We still got the run Bland. I'm just gonna run it. I just need to survive. And you re-signed my boy Izzy, who was a superb slot corner in the playoffs. So if you let Izzy play the slot, I'll do some stuff schematically for a game or two, because they're gonna rush Trayvon Diggs back. Y'all know he's gonna miss on like a game or two. They might even try to run Javon Revel out there. So I'm not even opposed to doing that.
You know they're gonna do that. They already talking like he was a number one. He's a first round talent. So they trying to let you know that they ain't scared to play him at all.
Exactly.
But my list, I'll say defensive tackle first for real. Then running back, then maybe corner, and then probably safety maybe. I've been trying to get rid of these safeties. I ain't gonna hold you.
Over a back?
Like, no, I just said I just said the priority list. Did you hear me? I said defensive tackle, running back. I said
cornerback.
No, I said defensive tackle, running back, cornerback, safety.
Oh, so you do a fourth end. Okay, you have four.
Yeah. But it ain't a crisis, because I don't know. I believe in Ranye Thomas. I think he could be a great player, or at least a good player. but because I trust his talents and his traits, but I haven't seen him do it. Malik Hooker and Donovan Wilson, I didn't like them in coverage last year. I think they was kind of struggling last year in coverage. And I don't want to repeat that. I've been trying to upgrade this safety position. Like, I've been looking at that position as an upgradable position. We might be able to survive, but I'm trying to thrive. I want better at that position. So, safety would be number 4 for me. But first and foremost, defensive tackle for sure, because guess what? I'm almost drinking the Kool-Aid for this pass rush. Like, I'm super excited for this pass rush. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Defense gonna be lit.
But guess what? You can't get to the pass rush if you can't stop the run. So I'm full steam ahead trying to get a defensive tackle right now.
All right, my turn. DT absolutely first. Because you got Mozzie going into year 3, which I trust. But like West Coast said, he gonna have to be rotated. It's not gonna just be Mozzie, right? Mm-hmm. So when you look at what's after Mozzie, that's when it become a crisis. Because you have no DTs with any game experience, and all of them are under 2 years.
They're all small.
and except for Jay.
Yeah, they're all small. They're not like Quentin Bohannon. Like, he got a lot of talent, but
you got one.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. They small. And they under 2 years, no experience, and they raw chicken. They ain't even close to cook. So how we gonna have a run stopping defense when up front it's like that? I don't trust that for shit. And I think that's actually an emergency. I think it's a crisis.
Oh.
That's number 1. Number 2.
Oh,
Daniel Jones.
go ahead.
Daniel
I'm
Jones,
sorry. I was just gonna say I saw Kenneth Murray started at middle linebacker last year.
That's what I asked. I said, was he a middle linebacker? I thought he was.
Yeah.
Okay,
and
so
in terms of
your middle
linebacker,
then.
when have we ever seen Eberflus have bad linebackers?
His worst linebackers were probably here.
And they balled.
Yeah, so yeah.
I mean, freaking Jalen and LV was rolling when they, you know what I'm saying? The injuries and coaching. I mean, the linebacker play at the Dallas Cowboys got him that defensive coordinator job in that head coach job in New England, Indianapolis. Went over there and drafted Darius Leonard, who ended up being a really good linebacker. He just couldn't stay healthy.
Yeah.
You can't put that on the coach, though.
And Tyrone Church is right. Rodgers does have good weight. He just don't have no reps. I figured out the best way to try to explain and get people to understand DT, because I think a lot of people think just because you got weight, you can play the position. It's almost like boxing. If you go from amateur to the pros, you go from 6 rounds to 12. Your body just take time to adjust. You haven't been that deep. So if you get a rookie DT who used to playing 12 games and you say, all right, go 17. And every play you hitting and getting hit. It ain't like corner. It ain't like receiver. See, sometimes you see how corners and receivers are on running plays. They can take a play off. You can never take a play off in them trenches. You will get your shoulder dislocated. You have to go hard, whether it's pass pro or run. It's always a collision. And you asking a rookie to go from 12 games to 17 minimum. If it's the playoffs, you might have to go 21 if you go all the way. You go trust a rookie to put that much on him? You go trust a guy who never had that experience to do that? That's why it take them 3 years. It take your body time to get adjusted to that heavyweight fight. So it's a crisis. Number 2, corner. I think corner is the second crisis. I believe West Coast is right. I believe corner by October, November, December, it's going to start smoothing out. I think you're going to start getting those guys back. Revel should be back by the end if you don't have to rush him, right? Diggs should be maybe coming back if he took care of his rehab by December, right? Then Butler, you got some guys that can come back. But what I'm afraid of, if you don't have insurance at corner, like a Gil, you go rush him. Right.
What about Elam? And what about Carson?
You don't want them to play because they weren't good the last time you seen them, so you want upgrades.
I would only maybe trust Troy Pride, maybe.
Is Troy Pride? What's going on with Troy Pride anyway?
He's still on the team.
I think he just don't play. He healthy.
He
right?
played at the end of the season, and I need to double check because I didn't see him get picked on. That makes me wonder, did he play good? You know, corner one of the positions that when it's quiet, that's usually good. So that would be number 2 for me. And those would be my major 2. I think running back might be okay, to be honest. I think we might be able to get through with a committee.
We can survive. I told you, I'm trying to thrive. If you're going to be a running team, you need a real running back.
Yeah, I do believe that because the only successful running back like group I've seen is the Detroit Lions, and they invested in their room. It's a top 12 pick and a former 1,000-yard rusher. It's not a 7th-round pick, a 5th-round pick, and some guys that underperformed the last 3-4 years in the league.
Okay, let's do this exercise. Let's name our running backs. What running backs gonna make the team and who gonna lose? Who gonna get off the team?
He was making a point on the committee. Go ahead, Wes.
I'm saying the Seahawks, not the Seattle Seahawks, they led the league a couple years in a row with the league. You know what I'm saying? But
with a committee,
the number one thing you really to lead the league.
Nah, he led the league. That's West Coast point, meaning it was effective.
Yeah, whatever you, but that's what I'm saying. Whatever you use, whatever happens to the end, that's not always never the ultimate result. But what I will say is this: what you really need to be a running team is you need a commitment to run the ball.
Yeah,
you could there are listen to me. There are teams that have bad running backs who are still more committed to running the ball than the Dallas Cowboys.
Facts.
So you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't even about the players. It is about in your mind when you see 3rd and 2. Are you talking about, hey, Dak, just do a quick drop back? No. Do you really want to run the ball? I remember a time when Kellen Moore was with a game, and Kellen, they were talking. It was an interview, and we were talking about. They asked him a question about like running the ball and like throwing the ball and stuff like that. And this dude said after a win, he said, "You know what, man? I ain't gonna lie. I still really wanted to throw the ball right there, but you know what I'm saying? Like we have always ran the ball begrudgingly, meaning we run the ball because we have to run the ball or because we're being made to run the ball. The only thing you need to be a successful running team is a willingness to commit to running the ball. That's it. If you commit to running the ball, then guess what that's going to look like? That means you're going to run in times that are more opportunity to run than passing. You know what I'm saying? If the Cowboys do that, we will naturally be better. We will naturally better. And I'm going to be honest with you. It doesn't even matter who the running back is. If we commit to running the ball, then we should, because the Cowboys have invested in their offensive line. You know what I'm saying? So the first, we have to commit to it. Like, are we going to do it 25 times, 30 times a game? Are we going to do it? You know what I'm saying? Because if we're not going to do it, then yes, you might need Jesus back there running the ball. You know what I'm saying? If you're just going to run the ball 12, 15 times, then yes, you do need a weapon at the running back position. But if you're going to be running the ball at a like, I'm going to just ground and pound you out, then you do need a commitment because man, that dudes do get hurt. You know what I'm saying? They do get hurt.
My only point is this.
Real quick, Hen, just real quick. I got to do something real quick. Just real quick.
What's that?
Just real quick.
Bruh. Appreciate you, man.
You done? All right, so
you gonna do your cousin like that, bro? That's what we doing now. So your cousin cook, and I give him all these buttons. Perfect. So I hit him. I hit him with all these buttons. And you ain't gonna just ride with your cousin. I'm gonna hit some more buttons for that shit.
Finesse. 2-0.
That boy was cooking. Goddamn it.
Cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it.
Hey, if I'm ever stranded in a box somewhere, man, I call you and I only got one call. Just make sure you answer. That's the only thing I ask.
I'm still pick up.
That boy said you finished. You doing your cousin like that, bro? That is so
yes, messy ball.
Oh, hell no.
Wrong.
That's wrong,
crazy.
bro.
It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen.
Man, I'm talking about your cousin just cooked. I'm talking about cook.
Listen. Oh, you won't let me finish.
Oh, you see this guy? See this guy? Number one bullshit guy. He do the wee woo.
I'm so full of shit.
Yeah, next
Also
time we
full
do
of
a show, we bringing him to the trap. He don't know how to act.
Hey,
He
man,
don't know how to
you
act.
better
know how to
respect
act.
West Coast up in here.
You give him an inch,
Ain't nobody talking, damn it. I'm putting buttons on all y'all.
give him an
Yeah,
inch,
but
he gonna
that
take
shit
him
don't.
out.
Another one.
I'm gonna hit you with another one.
No, God!
Can you talk today?
No, God, please,
I
no.
sure can. Cause that shit ain't work.
No.
Listen, that shit got them to the playoffs, and they got their ass beat. None of the team. Listen, let's go back to Landlord Porter. Hey, we can survive at running back if we got a committee. All those teams they talk about when the rubber met the road and they needed to run the football in the postseason, they got that shit shut down because they ain't have no dudes back there. When the Seattle Seahawks won by running the football, they had Marshawn Lynch. When they had that running back by committee, they were one and done. They were one and done. They won with Marshawn Lynch. But not with the committee. 2018 was when they led the league in rushing with a committee, and we beat them in the first round of the playoffs. 2019, they got bounced in the first round of the playoffs. 2020 got bounced in the first round of the playoffs. Point being, when they actually won, they didn't have no weak-ass committee. They had a dude they could hand the football to when it came down to it. Or if it wasn't the first round, it was the second round. Point being that they ain't do the shit that they did when they had a guy. When the Eagles won the Super Bowl, they had a guy that had Saquon Barkley. When we won Super Bowls, we had that guy, Emmitt Smith. I can't even remember who the hell Emmitt Smith backup was. My point being, you need a guy back there. You're trying to be a running team. And I'm not talking about getting through. Like, listen, what we're saying is true. You can get to the playoffs like that. You can win 12 games like that. I'm trying to get over the hump. Y'all talk about competing. I thought that was the goal. I thought that was the thing y'all were talking about.
So you trying to get beast mode? West Coast, can you talk to your cousin, please?
Nigga, no. Oh, you gonna let me finish? Goddamn, y'all.
Why you talking to West Coast like that?
Nigga, what you mean? I'm talking to Boss Cowboy and I'm talking to West Coast Cowboy.
You just did all the talking when West Coast talk.
Nah, man, fuck them sound effects. They don't mean shit.
Listen to me. Hey, I will say this. When we play Seattle, I will 100% agree with you. When we play Seattle, they were the number one. And this is what happens when the lights get on you. And this is, you can lead the league in rushing all you want. But the question of the matter is, when your life is on the line and you have nothing else to do, are you thinking about passing and you think about running? In that playoff game, the Seattle Seahawks, when they came to Dallas as the number one rushing team in football, you know what they did? They ran the ball 22 times and they threw the ball 40-something times. I'm looking at the stat right now. So it's like, so that's what I'm saying. Like, you have to be committed to it, meaning I'm going to live and I'm going to die by this, but I'm not going to defer from it. Like what the dudes say, when you want to succeed as much as you want to breathe, that's when you'll succeed. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Wes, who was the play caller in 2018 when they ran away from the run in that playoff game?
Real quick, but hold on before you answer, and y'all keep fighting.
It's Brian Schottenheimer.
Hold on real quick before you go, Henny. No, hold on before y'all fight. I know y'all finna fight. Before y'all fight.
What?
I do want to remind you, Wes, that I told you that your cousin has become a sellout. You gave him about 10 hats that said "run a damn ball."
You mean like this, nigga?
Throw that damn hat away. You don't deserve it. Put it back in the camera. Put that cat back in the hat. Hold on. Burn that shit because you don't deserve it.
Listen,
you need to Wes, you need to teach your cousin, bro. Hey, go ahead. Get him, Wes. Wes was cooking.
Because Wes know what I know. Like, he saw that Brian Schottenheimer didn't stick to the run, did he? when he had no name, that boy didn't stick to the run, did he?
Burn that hat. You don't deserve it.
That scared me right there, man.
But hey, I tell you what, if there was an investment in the running back room, they run the hell out the ball. So that's why I don't want to hear that running back by committee shit. The last time I checked, the power of the dollar moved everything in Dallas. You got a $60 million quarterback. You got a $34 million wide receiver. You just went and traded for George Pickens. If you don't get a better running back in here, they're going to air that hoe out. I promise you they're going to do that.
But I'm going to tell you.
better invest in running back.
But I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. The Cowboys are not going to, man. Like, the only reason why you've had better running backs over the last 3 years is because they've been on our team. Like, they wouldn't have went out. Listen to me. If Tony Pollard was a free agent in the free agency, they would not have went out and got him. The only reason why they got Tony Pollard was so they re-signed him was to get off under that contract they got with Zeke. You know what I'm saying?
Let me
So
get in this
Cowboys,
when y'all get done.
The Cowboys haven't wanted to upgrade the running back position in a very, 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 very long time. So it's hard for me to believe that the Cowboys even view that as like something they would want to do.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it. I understand.
I need Boss in this little box right here. Right here.
Why you want to box me?
I got something to tell you.
Wes is the one that's cooking.
I want to talk to you. I got an issue of bone to pick with you, sir. Yeah, it's like that.
Damn,
yeah,
right,
put you in the little box right there. I need to holler at you.
I was enjoying watching y'all fight.
I need to holler at you, sir.
So since you want me, I'm on.
Yeah, I need to holler at you.
Give me 1 second to push my button. Then I
need to holler at you.
All right, let's go.
Because I'm going to holler at you, Mr. Boss. I told you to do it the other way around. You see how you try to do the home field advantage stuff, but it's all good. You know, I know how to hold my own. I'm that dude.
Let's go.
But listen to this, though.
Oh, hell no.
Okay, you can do all that, but I'm going to tell you this. This is something you can't fight. You going to fight against your own work, sir? Oh, was you not the guy that made all that content a year ago talking about how the running back position is disrespected, and now you talking about just run with these dudes? Was that not you? Oh,
hey, landlord, you know the rule.
That looked like you. I believe that was you, sir.
It didn't happen.
I believe that was you. You made a lot of content talking about how everybody was disrespecting the running back position. Oh, why they doing the running backs like that, man? Oh, they deserve more. This the hardest position in the. Why they ain't get? Now you up here telling us to run with these dudes? Oh, that's that mess ball stuff right there. That's some hypocrite stuff right there, sir. So I need to understand, how did your opinion just shift so severely in 1 year, sir? You said we need to respect running backs. We probably can pull it up in the tweet. We can pull it up on the videos. That was you, sir. But now you telling us to sit up here and just take this collection of guys and just tell them to run the ball like it ain't nothing and commit to it.
We could run to the Super Bowl with a 7th round pick.
This what y'all don't understand, though. I understand the idea, the theory of running the ball is the right way to go. It's the best way to go. It's the easiest way to win. It's the best way to victory. But if that's not the way your team is structured, why would you be giving the ball to these no-names over these superstars? Who gonna do that?
Agreed.
Hold on.
Who gonna do that?
He called me out, so I gotta fight. Everybody chill.
You gotta be team whatever you're
Hold on, West. I gotta box him. I gotta box him. He called me out.
You boxing yourself.
No.
You
hey, just let me know when you finish.
I'm done. Go ahead.
All right. Goddamn, pull it out, boss. Thanos. All right, here we go.
Do all the buttons you want, bro.
All right, so here we go. So you said we need some great running backs.
Yeah.
And you said that I said we disrespected running back.
Yeah, you said
okay.
That. Many shows.
All right. So you asked me a question. How am I gonna do that? This is how you do that.
I asked specifically.
You said how did you change? All right.
So severely in 1 year.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So this is my answer because this is easy. Where you go get beast mode now? Where you go get Emmett now?
You traded for a wide receiver. You can't trade for a running back?
Emmett in beast mode is where? Who?
Them the only dudes you can get to be effective?
No. I asked you who is beast mode right now.
Man, we don't need beast mode. We can have somebody.
So now we don't need beast mode. So now you talking like me.
No.
That ain't what he's saying.
That's what I've been saying.
You naming two people.
See, you trying to act like I'm wishy-washy and I'm consistent. You ain't getting no goddamn beast mode and no Emmett right now.
But you can get started running back.
So I gotta go with West Coast. West Coast, school both of y'all. West Coast said
West
the main
Coast
thing
just
you
said
gotta
the same
do.
thing.
Okay, so why you jumping in this, Henny? Did I jump in your fight?
Agree with me.
Did I jump in your fight, Henny?
You played 50 times.
I didn't jump in your fight, Henny.
Hell yeah, you did.
Your name L Boss now. You lost.
No, I ain't lose nothing. I ain't lose nothing. See, that's how I know. See, every time I get with y'all,
that
West
L
Coast.
flexed on you. That
West
L
Coast.
got
Every
muscle.
time I get
That's
with
a
your
big,
cousin,
strong
and
L
every
right
time I get with your cousin and that guy that got a trap house, They start jumping.
Make money off
That's what they do. Now,
yes,
West Coast, did I cut them off?
Hey,
West Coast, did I cut them off at all? Did I let y'all box?
You played 100 sound effects while we was talking. Yes, you did.
It sound like a Gangsta Grill mixtape.
So you trying to act like I disrespect running back. I want a running back, but at this point, I'm saying, what do we need to focus on right now? Because you can't tell me where no Emmett is right now. You can't.
We can find a number one running back. We can find a 3-down running back. We only got that.
Name them.
On other teams that are available for trade, James Cook, contract dispute, trade for him.
Who?
James Cook, Buffalo.
James Cook. So James Cook is... You want little ass James Cook, but you call him Saquon. If you don't get your ass,
you see this guy? See this guy?
You said James
number one bullshit guy. He
you just took James Cook and put him in the same league as Beast Mode. If you don't
wrong, it's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen.
You named 2 names. We are looking for a number one running back that's a 3-down back.
You said James Cook. So a contending team is going to trade James Cook.
The dude that's not reporting for practice, that's in a contract dispute, yes, he want money. Pay him and bring him in, nigga.
Oh, James Cook. And see, hey, Wes, you see how he talk to me? He calling me nigga. He doing all of that. And we done already gave him 3 cuss words. And
I need 70.
I done got your cousin all in his feelings because he losing another debate. I know y'all mad because y'all lost with Booker and y'all over here looking like these D-Town dudes. I know you mad because you looking like these dudes when y'all was talking about this. This is how y'all was talking. Yeah, this who y'all sound like. Reachers, the Reach crew.
I'm hurt. I don't understand. You have a chance to grab a weapon.
Shut your goddamn mouth. Because if it wouldn't been for me, you wouldn't have had Pickens. But you're so ungrateful. And this the worst part. This the worst part. Landlord, you did all that drama, and you told me to put the camera on you like you was gonna cook, and you had some ramen damn noodles. That was not no damn cook. That was no steak. That wasn't even bologna that you was trying to cook with. That wasn't even toast.
Listen, your people love you. So they came to my chat and told me that you got cooked. Okay, shout out to Angie. Yeah, Angie is over here, and she said, Landlord, you right. He did talk about Zeke not being washed. Your people came over here to tell me that you was wrong and that you got caught and that you just got a flex.
Angie is everybody people. She not my people. She everybody people. You see how you trying to make her like she got favorites? You so damn nefarious. I don't like drug dealers.
She from your city. Yeah, messy boss. That's you. That's you.
I'm gonna tell you the only.
She came over here. They came over here to tell the truth. They ain't want to hurt you.
Hey, Wes, they do this every week. They just like to fight, Wes.
You just got a strong.
Wes, you gotta bring order. They not gonna stop.
Only person I'm claiming. Regina Green, if you out there, hey, how you doing?
I ain't mean to snitch on you, Angel, but I had to.
Bologna sandwich. Bologna ass landlord.
That's all I'm gonna say. Regina Green, if you out there, how you doing?
Mess mouse. That's
messy. I am. I ain't gonna lie.
Also messy.
I am.
He gonna post a video.
Go? Y'all so rude.
He gonna post a video with me and Vox.
Y'all rude.
And he gonna say, man, Vox cooking, Landlord. That was so messy.
Hey, I paid a super chat for that messy shit too. Hey, I put a super chat to be messy on that. That was messy.
Well, I'm telling you, he the
that was messy. Hey, because Vox was whooping your ass, bro. I just gotta be honest.
No, he was not. No, he was not. We wasn't even debating.
Man, Vox was over there. Goddamn, Vox was over there.
Nah. I don't know if you knew. But,
man, that boy got to talking about Booker. Man, you should have saw your head. Your head was bouncing.
Hey, I promise you.
Man, Boss so traumatized from the ass whooping. He see ass whoopings everywhere now.
Can West Coast talk? Damn.
If you start cutting folks off, Boss, you the one cutting niggas off today. Man. You done play sound effects. You doing album intros. I don't know what's going on no more.
Man. Y'all crazy than catfish, as my grandma would say.
L boss in the chat.
L boss.
Drop some L's.
You the boss of L's.
I'm over here being quiet. The camera is on Wes. And look how your nefarious drug dealer ass keep talking over him.
Hey, this messy boss, who like an instigator? That's boss right there, man.
Can Wes go?
Everybody fight.
He being polite.
You talking too? You dissing and then gonna tell me to be quiet? No, sir, they don't work like that. I don't care whose show it is. I don't know what you're talking about.
Damn, it's your show. It's your show. He got your fucking name on.
Hey, if you're dissing, you get.
He done forgot it's his show. He's so mad at me. How you gonna get mad? This is what you look like. You don't forgot it's your show.
Hey, boss been in his feelings ever since he got that check.
That's you.
Hey, you got that strong L. It's over with for you, man. It's over with.
All right, can West Coast go, please? Jesus.
Man, I put it to you like this, man. If the Cowboys, one thing I know for sure is, like, I ain't never had optimism about anything that the Cowboys did in the month of May. You know what I'm saying? Like, right now, we typically saying that the Cowboys didn't do enough. And to be honest with you, they didn't really do enough in free agency at the beginning of it. You know what I'm saying? And I still think that there are holes. I don't really think that you can have a guy at every position. Like, the NFL is not designed like that, to have it like that. So you always going to have the guy at the positions that you feel are most important. Then you're going to have to be committee. We just hoping that, you got to think like this. There are teams in the NFL that are literally going to do quarterback by committee this year. Like the Cleveland Browns, they're going to be doing quarterback by committee because they're going to have 3 guys that they all going to give an opportunity to play. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you just got to pick which committee that you're going to have to do. You know what I'm saying? And if the Cowboys feel that their offensive line is going to be better, because you have 3 first-round picks on your offensive line right now. 3. You know what I'm saying? The last time the Cowboys had that, they were pretty damn good. I don't think there's too many teams in the NFL that have 3 first-round picks on their on their offensive line right now. You know what I'm saying? So one would think because of that your offensive line should be better. And if they are better, then hopefully, because I'm going to tell you this right now, like I said, if Blue ends up being a starting running back in the NFL, he will actually be the biggest steal of this draft. Because there was a gang of running backs that was drafted before him that people did not look at starters, as you know what I'm saying? But if he ends up being a starter, then he will be the biggest biggest steal of the draft for me, to be honest with you. I like Booker. I'm gonna tell you this right here, man. He had man. Nick Saban said great things about him. Alabama's always put out good offensive linemen. The draft is like election. Somebody's gonna get it right. Somebody's gonna get it wrong. We'll know in 4 years. We'll know in 4 years.
That's a fact.
Oh man, no, he ain't lying.
All right.
Yeah.
Guess what? My mama said, God may give you somebody that you may be looking at Trump like Trump wasn't so bad. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Have you noticed that every time we be complaining about another one, when Obama got up, oh my God, get Obama out of here. Now they're like, damn, Obama wasn't that bad. I mean, he wasn't no bad. I mean, he had a jump shot too. He had a jump shot. He was cool.
It was cool.
I'm just saying, man, we be complaining and then he up out of here and then he be like, damn, there was a time I was hoping for Cullum. Now that you said that was Sean Hire, that just blew my whole mind away, bro. That just blew my whole, I'm gone. I'm out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because see, West talk about commitment to the run. Then they got to the playoffs with that running back committee, and they stopped running football against the Dallas Cowboys.
He threw the ball 35 times. But I'm gonna tell you what happened. I'm gonna tell you this right here. To be a good offensive coordinator, you know something you have to have. You have to be humble, because when you get in these big games, who does not want to shine? You want to shine. You want everybody to know that we're here because of my play calling, because of what I'm able to do. You know what I'm saying? And you don't really get that credit when you run the ball. You don't get that credit. You get that credit when you throw the ball. So hopefully Schottenheimer, since he got the job already, hopefully he can be like, I don't got to prove nothing to nobody. I just need to win. You know what I'm saying? Because we've had a bunch of offensive coordinators here that was trying to get jobs at the same time. So, of course, they're going to do things like make them look better because he wants to get a job at the same time. But, bro, you already got the job. So just do what makes sense now. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, this is off subject, but where's the Shrine Bowl held at?
Alabama.
We're going next year. We're going next year. They got 8 players from the Shrine Bowl on the team right now.
Damn.
Siobhan Revel went. Trayshawn Holden went. Jay Toa went. Rivaldo Fairweather, the tight end, went. Phil Moffa went. Elijah Clark went. Tommy Angenbesto, the defensive tackle, went. And Mike Smith Jr., the other UDFA, went. So we got
like that
multiple
tight end
draft
too.
picks. Yeah, I like him too. He reminds me of our boy that can't stay healthy.
John Stevens.
Sean Stevens Jr.
I keep hearing that. I didn't see him yet.
He from Auburn.
I like that.
Right?
I like that, Henny, because I heard other people saying that, and I love when people have comps, the same comps, and they ain't talk to each other. That's a good sign. That means it's true mostly. You know what I mean?
It looks like he used to play wide receiver or something.
Yeah.
And they probably moved him over. You know, I think it's a
running back.
how he got the tight end.
He stayed at the buffet a little too long, and they just moved him over.
Like, well, you know.
You know what I'm saying?
I got to go look at his blocking, but he moved very well.
All right, I'm finna go ahead and close it out, man. Get my final words, man. I'm hungry.
Yes, sir.
Oh, we all gonna get a final word? Because I do.
Oh, yeah, you go finish it, bro.
All right.
You the last.
Mine it.
First, and I mean this, first, everybody know that we talk a lot of noise on this show. We go at each other. It's become a habit. But at the same time, I really do appreciate.
Put the icy chain back up.
That one don't say Team Trenches. The AI messed that up. I really do appreciate Henny first. I want to say that. I appreciate you, bro.
My guy.
Because I've seen a tendency of you fight hard, but you didn't bullshit when it was time to take the fight to the next big thing, Team Trenches, right? So, you know, I really appreciate you putting your Cowboys first. This didn't become tribal to you. This didn't become a content creator contest. This is really about the Cowboys with you, and I can't wait because we're going to do a big film study tomorrow where we're going deep into them trenches. I want to commend you for all the work that you do, bro. You do great. Behind the scenes, people don't have no idea of the amount of work that you put in to really go try to find us talent, and the way that you love to really dig through the crates to find what we need. And I'm excited to work with you and find this one tech that we're looking for. And that also brings me on my final word to Big Brother West Coast. I want to say this about my brother. Appreciate you so much, bro, because I wouldn't be in this space if it wasn't for you. Henny wouldn't be in this space if it wasn't for you. Landlord was already rocking, but me and Henny in this space because of you. I still, and I will always say, you the Dr. Dre of our space. I think you really did find Eminem, and I really do feel like you found Snoop Dogg. I love you, bro, a lot. You know, I know the devil tried to break us up. People don't know that. People don't know that. It was crazy, the stupid coincidences that tried to get me and him to have a fight that we ain't never had. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? I want to say that publicly, bro. I love you. I'm here for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I thank you. I don't care whatever happened to me, I will always owe it to you. And I appreciate you greatly for not being the type of content creator that don't go help others. Somebody that'll take people that's not even in the space and put them in the space. So I appreciate you for that. And lastly, we close. My final word is that we are close. We fight hard on this channel. We fight hard on this show, but I will vouch for everybody on here. I will vouch that everybody on here is dead serious about winning. Everybody on here put their ego aside. Everybody here is really truly about the Cowboys. They not trying to be right. We fight hard and we make it funny because we do make fun of this, but we dead ass serious about winning. That's my final word. Don't take that for a joke on what I just said too. Everybody here is going to put in work on winning. I guarantee you that. That's it for me. That's my final word.
Man, that's so trill, man. All right, I'll go next, man. So, boss, like I said, man, I appreciate your words of encouragement. They mean a lot to me. Listen, man, I be trying, man. I be trying to put the work in to move forward into space. And, like, I am ready to win, man. You know, like I said, I'm not greedy, man. We got a wide receiver. I like the kid a lot. We broke him down. We looked at him. I love what he brings to the table as a 6'3" vertical threat that Dak Prescott can throw the ball up to. So I am content. Like I have more optimism and passion about the season than I thought I ever would, man. I ain't felt like this, man, since 2021 when Dak Prescott was coming back. You know what I'm saying? I really felt good going to that season, having CeeDee Lamb, Amari Cooper, Michael Gallup, all them boys. We were loaded down, still had Zeke. I felt good going into that season. I feel the same about my team right now. I know we're not perfect, but I know that we're closer than we was. And you're right. Now that the need for wide receiver is filled, I am trying to pivot to find us a defensive tackle. Because I'm tired of living in fear of running backs. I'm tired of getting ran off the field every time that we line up against superior teams. I'm tired of losing the playoffs the exact same way every single time we go out there, and everything we put in for a damn near a year going up in smoke. So we gonna put in the work to find a solution. We gonna get us a fat boy in here that we gotta move away from the buffet and release some of that stress off of Maji Smith. The same way that I wanted to help CeeDee Lamb out, I'm going to try to help Maji Smith out, man. And Maji, man, this is my challenge to you, man. I done called you everything but a child of God, my boy. Like, I done talked bad about you. I said you wasn't shit and you were never going to be shit. I want you to make me look like a dumbass, man. I want you to make me a fool. I want you to show me what they saw when they drafted you out of Michigan, man. And I believe you can do it. I know that you put in work. I know that you got good work ethic. Just overcome, believe in God, keep your mental strong, man, and you got it, Mozzie. That's all I got to say, man. We're gonna reconvene about this subject, and we'll be back tomorrow looking at one take, breaking it down. And, man, fuck a fat bitch that be hating, sneak this in my cousin, sneak this in the folks in the space. You can die and suck a dick, nigga.
Yikes.
Damn, come out, man. But wait, we love big women, though. Just let everybody know. If you're a big woman, that means
we love women, but with that hoe ass niggas to be moving around like hoes do, man. Be putting people, but you know what? I ain't finna jump here because landlord, you still gotta go. West, you still gotta go.
Man, you get too gangster, bro.
Landlord, I don't know if landlord want to go.
Yeah. Salute to everybody on the panel. You know what I'm saying? Even though Boss ain't had no accolations and nice words to say about me today.
I did.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, it is.
I'm vouching you. I just put you in the gumbo. But what I said is I stand on the fact that
I'm just talking.
Okay, bro, because you had me like, goddamn.
But no. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But for real, we do this all the time, so that ain't really no diss. Yeah, I'm gonna take it as one just. I'm playing. You know what I'm saying? But listen. Salute to everybody on the panel, man. Like you said, Wes, I feel like Wes a pioneer in the space, man. I'm glad he back. You know what I'm saying? He been doing this for a long time. He one of the OGs. If you don't know him, like we said before, you must be living in a cage. I don't know where you been all this time. Like, ain't no way you been a day one supporter of the Cowboy space and not know who this man is. Like,
or
real
even
talk.
Doing
and that's real talk right
I ain't buying it.
So, and that ain't no, you know what I'm saying? That ain't no cap. I tell that to anybody in anybody's face. That's the type of time I'm on. Like, that's for real. If you don't know Wes, ain't no way you been a day one guy. If you don't know Law, ain't no way you been a day one guy. If you don't know Shango, ain't no way you been a day one guy. If you don't know Mark Holmes, ain't no way you been a day one guy. If you don't know none of these people, Vice Lombardi, he one of the originators now. He been there damn near just as long as them. So, like, if you don't know these people in the space, ain't no way you been a day one supporter of this movement or this space, bro. It ain't no way. And them dudes done paved the way for us. Like, I hear a lot of people talking like they crazy. All they talk about is numbers and all this foolishness. But y'all got to remember, these guys made it easier for us. And I ain't going to say for y'all. I'm going to say for us, for me, him, for any of these other dudes that came up under them, they paid the way. So them dudes deserve their own level of respect, and it'll always come from me. That's one thing I say. But as far as this team go, man, I did a whole lot of research on Pickens. And, you know, I do want to say this, boss. I feel like we've been, you know what I'm saying, we got that NFL pro, and we've been a little too fast on the film. I went back and looked in depth. I looked at every snap, even the snaps that he ain't getting targeted on. I'm talking about against some of the best DBs in the league. I'm talking about against Surtain. Yes, against Surtain. Against Sauce. I'm talking about against Humphreys on Baltimore. I looked at all the snaps on all them games, And a lot of the quarterback play was hindering my boy performance. You look at the Denver game, it looked like he only had 29 yards. He got a PI on pass certain. He got another big play that got called back from a penalty. Like, it's a lot of stuff that you got to look into the film and see about how this dude been getting mishandled and mistreated in some of these games. So I'm going to tell you right now, he held his own against the best corners in the league. If anybody can tell you top 5, it's Pat Surtain. He just won Defensive Player of the Year. He was beating him on a consistent basis and doing his thing, holding his own. And against Sauce, he was doing his thing and beating them. He destroyed the Jets. So I just want y'all to understand, like we said, we was asking, was he a wide receiver 2? I'm going to tell you right now, he's a wide receiver 1B or 1A, however you want to put it. I feel like he's that caliber of guy. And like we said, we're not done. We're not done. We do need to shift the focus and the motivation to team trenches. We do. We need a one tech like yesterday, like 10 years ago almost. I can't remember the last notable one that really held us down and helped us stop the run like that. So we do need to make that move. Like I said, Jerry said he got one more big move in him, and it really need to be defensive tackle. So that's my final word. I appreciate y'all, man. I think this was a great show. Salute.
Real quick, before you go, Wes,
You a real one.
I'm glad you said something about that film, because a lot of people, they really fucking me up right now. They really... Okay. So, first of all, shout out to my boy Rome. Because Rome called me, because I told Rome on Twitter, I did the film work before he was the trade, right? Mm-hmm. What I was saying by that is, when I was looking into Pickens, I was looking for somebody that was Dak friendly. I defined it. Multiple shows. I had Amari Cooper on my thumbnail, and I said the Amari Cooper plan. Meaning the whole time I was looking for what?
Guys like Amari Cooper?
Route runners. So, when you looking for route runners, that's not looking for vertical guys. That's not looking for contested kings. That's looking for what? Route runners. So when I saw the 2.3, I went in and looked and said, why is it saying 2.3? And I was investigating the film and I found out why. Okay? You see what I'm saying? So me and Henny did, 2 hours on Pickens yesterday. When did we do that?
It was yesterday.
It was yesterday. So this is what it was. When we looked at it, we came to the same conclusion you said, Landlord. That when he got a better quarterback who could throw a better vertical ball, it opened up his game. You know?
Crazy.
Yeah. So you right. You definitely right. The quarterback made a big difference. And we watched how many games? Like 14?
Yeah, because you had watched some prior, then me and you watched like 7 until they sniped the stream. That there was some hating dude on there. They wanted to come in, say some fly shit, and boss wasn't going. So I believe he reported stream like the whole his mama raised. But, we still held it down, and, we still put on a good show. But, you know.
And you right on that, on this, Landlord. With Pickens, that's one that you had to watch a lot more than just his first 6. That's true. You know what I mean? You had to. But I see what's going on. What's going on with a lot of cats, this is their way to get their little old lick back on Booker.
No,
they try
I'm
to
just
get
telling the truth.
So what
about
they
the
try
player.
to do
That's all.
what they really trying to do is they inflating that 2.3 like I'm saying he won't be good with Dak. What I was saying the entire time is he's not the route runner, and if you're looking for a route runner, he not that guy. But if you're looking for a vertical guy, a contested guy, yeah, he that guy. And I'm going to say it, and I ain't going to change. I ain't going to change on this. This is what I'm telling everybody.
Is not his strong
right.
suit.
And I'm going to tell everybody this. Your best content creators should find the good and bad on everybody so that when you're watching him, if they using them wrong, don't you want to know why? If they trying to get him for intermediate routes and he bet at the vertical, we should know that. And I did the work, and I'm not going to change. I'm going to say it, and I'm going to keep saying it. The best way to use him is vertical. And Dak will have to get some work done I ain't mean to jump in on your final word. You got it, Wiz.
I was just saying. My final words. George Pickens, love it. I'm expecting him to be a number 2 because he is not a number 1 yet. You know what I'm saying? There are certain criteria that you have to meet to be a number 1 receiver, and he has not met those receivers. He's not a T. Higgins yet. He still has a bunch of things that he can add to his reservoir. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I'm not saying that he can't be that. I'm not saying, but I'm saying he ain't had 4 seasons of 1,000 yards. He don't got 38 touchdowns. That's what a number 1 receiver is. George Pickens has 12 touchdowns in his career. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody, like, and listen, I don't want to rain on nobody's parade. I just want to keep everything in its proper perspective. George Pickens is not an 88. He is not. The onus needs to be that 88 needs to be a freaking 88. Because I'm gonna tell you, if 88 is doing 88 stuff, then guess what? Anybody on that number 2 is gonna look halfway decent. Anyone. I'm just hoping that George Pickens looks. Because listen, I didn't trade him to get 1,000 yards from him. No, he was getting that in Pittsburgh by himself. I brought him here to possibly get 1,200 to 1,300 yards. You know what I'm saying? So I need him to be something what he is, because what he was doing in Pittsburgh, you could have got someone cheaper to do that. And you got to say it like this. There might even be a chance he might even come back next year. So, you know, I'm just keeping it in perspective. CeeDee Lamb is a clear number 1. And for us who will be saying that, you know, Pickens is a number 1, he's not a number 1A. No, he's not. He is a number 2 for sure. He is a for sure number 2. Can he grow into a number 1? Yes, he can. But it's going to be very hard to do that behind a CeeDee Lamb. Because at the end of the day, CeeDee Lamb should have a better season than George Pickens does. And I'm going to be honest with you, that's why Pickens right now is saying he doesn't want an extension. Because he understands how it works. If he gets an extension right now, they're going to sign you as a number 2 receiver. You know what I'm saying? But all I'm saying is I hope, unfortunately, I hope there's not enough footballs to go around and even know. Because at the end of the day, I still want 88 to get the ball. There's never a chance in any situation that I'm picking Pickens over CeeDee Lamb to get the ball. And I'm going to tell you this right now. If you got 2 people on CeeDee Lamb, I probably might still pick the ball and throw it to CeeDee Lamb over. Why?
Nobody's campaigning for Pickens over.
Real.
No, I'm not. But no. Technically, there has been. Maybe you haven't been. But when you say, listen to me, if I got an AK-47 with a banana clip in my arm right here, right, and you telling me we going to war, we about to go to war, and you look at me and tell me, hey man, you need another gun. What you talking about? I need another gun. No, I don't need another gun. I really just need to shoot straight with this one and conserve what I got. CeeDee Lamb is that AK with that banana clip. This dude got 4 straight years of over 1,100 yards and 38 touchdowns.
We know
he
that.
Had 12 touchdowns in 1 season. Pickens has 12 in his career. No, listen, I don't. Let's not put the expectation of Pickens to be a number 1 receiver on him, because that is an expectation that he's probably not going to achieve. Because I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think that we're going to throw the ball enough for you to even see him as a number 1 receiver. He's going to have to get at least 150 targets to be considered a number 1 receiver. He's not going to get that in Dallas. And if he does, he's only getting it because CeeDee Lamb is hurt, or because they made CeeDee Lamb change his jersey number or something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But he's not. Theoretically, he should not have that many targets. He shouldn't have that many targets.
We're really not talking like theoretically. We're not talking about like production wise. We're talking about his ability. He has the ability of a number 1.
But see, this is the thing though. This is what I learned at my old age of 42.
And the 12 touchdowns, he had a bad quarterback for most of that.
But listen to me, bro.
Man, how did the final word become a fight?
Yeah,
I'm just saying, because I just had the final word and he disagreed with everything I said, so I gotta defend that. What the hell?
God damn, man!
Just said
I'm
everything
hungry.
I said was a lie.
Hey, y'all care about boss?
If you're a receiver who depends on a good quarterback to throw you the ball, you're not a good receiver. Because good receivers aren't even coached like that. A good receiver is coached where exact same thing that Uncle Mike said. It is his job to put it in the area code. It's my job to answer the call. Like, you know, I don't miss me. Listen to me. You can't use that because you didn't have a good quarterback or you didn't have a you might not. What if you go through your entire career and you never have a good quarterback? So what is that going to be the downfall of your career? Oh, I just never had a good quarterback.
Go fight his ass. Y'all fight.
That's who that was.
Y'all fight out.
I mean, that's who George Pickens
is.
He's literally been living like that. He hasn't had a good quarterback.
I think you just like to fight.
Hold up,
so who, me?
Yeah, you.
disagree with
Okay,
you,
bro.
Landlord. I'm not.
No, I'm
Go ahead.
fucking with you.
Just cook, bro. Just
No,
cook.
no. Listen, Landlord, do your thing. Do your
Make
thing.
no
I'm
sense
not
to me right
disagreeing
now.
with you. I'm not
Like, if
disagreeing
you
with
can't
you.
say he's not a number one, then that's who
He's
he's
not a
been.
number one today.
That's who he has been his whole career.
No,
What do you mean?
And that's why I see. And I'm gonna ask you a question. What player?
I can't
I'm
let
asking
you
a question.
have that,
Who
bro.
did
No.
who did the Steelers trade for? Who did the
Fight him,
Steelers trade
shit.
for? Who
I
did the
mean, I
Steelers
just
trade for?
said it, bro.
Fight, Land, fuck that.
The
Fight,
man
Land,
been a
damn
number one. Hold
You
on,
don't care
time
about
out.
my stomach anyway.
Time out. The
I
man
wanna
been
know.
a number one his whole career. He's
No, he's
put up
not
number
been a
one
number one his
numbers,
whole career.
and he's not had a good quarterback in his whole entire career. You just
I'm
described
telling
it.
you, I am
And
not.
listen, he has proven that he's been a number one his whole career. So now you can't just say all of a sudden today he's not a number one.
He
That
is
is
not
that's not
He's
true,
not
bro.
proven.
He is a
So,
number
listen,
one. What do you
listen to
mean?
me. He is okay. So I'm gonna tell you this right here.
You
Listen to
can't
me.
do that, bro. I can't let you do
I
that.
can't
This
do
man
that.
proven that he's a number one.
No,
He
he's
has.
not. No, he is.
He has.
I'm loving
He
this
has.
dude,
Ask
dog.
anybody in the league.
Number
This
one
man has
wide
been a number
receivers.
one.
You
He was
do
the
not
only
trade
weapon
number one
in
wide
Pittsburgh.
receivers.
So how
do
you gonna
not
say
trade
he's not a
number
number
wide
one?
receivers.
They
This
traded
man was
Mark
literally
Cooper.
the only weapon
He is
in
not a number one wide
Pittsburgh.
receiver.
You can't say he's not a number one. They ain't even have a
What-
running back,
what-
a
hey,
tight
but
end,
hey.
a number two, or
This the
nothing.
first time this ever happened, hit it.
You can't say that, bro. I can't let you just say stuff and it's
I
not
can.
true.
His stats
This
say
man
it.
has
What
not.
you
This
talking
man
about?
has
He is
not
not number
had
one
no
receiver
other
today.
weapons on
No,
his
he's
team,
not.
Wes. So how can he
He's
not be a
not.
number one? This man almost
Well, okay,
went one
I said-
every year in his
All right,
career. What do you
Okay, so
mean?
landlord, I'm gonna ask you this,
In his
landlord.
rookie year, he had 800 yards.
Are
In
you
his
doing
next
this
year,
because
had
he from
11
Birmingham?
yards. In
Did
his
Birmingham
next year,
bring
he
this
had
out of?
900 yards in 14 games. And you gonna tell me this man ain't a number one? It's no way I
No.
can let you get away with that.
No.
Get the hell out of
No.
here. That's not going,
No.
bro.
'Cause you
You
wanna
can
know
say has shown that he's a number
I'm
one.
gonna tell you why
I'm
he's
sorry.
not.
I can't allow that, bro. I'm sorry.
No,
I can't
now,
allow it.
now that you've allowed it, now
That's
let me
not
say
the
this
truth,
right here.
bro.
I'm gonna
That's
tell you
not
this.
the
I'm
truth.
gonna clean all this up.
It's
I'm
not
gonna
the
clean
truth.
all this up.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
gonna clean, like boss. Let me just say this.
It's
I'm gonna
not
clean
true.
all this up, and I'm gonna
Why
tell you
am
this
I
right
on the
here.
screen? I'm chilling.
Because I'm watching you,
I'm
bro. It's
listening.
funny, bro.
Hey, this is what I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna clean all this up. I'm gonna clean all this up. Ask you a question. Who did the Steelers? Did the Steelers trade for a receiver? Who did the Steelers trade for?
Man, this man proved that he was a
No,
number
no,
one his
I'm
whole
asking
career.
you- I'm
I
asking
don't
you.
know.
Bro,
I don't
I'm
have
asking
to
you a-
say nothing else other than that. He's
All
proved
right,
that he's a number
okay.
one.
So this
He
is
has.
what I would say. This is what I say right here. He was a number one receiver on that team because they didn't have a number one receiver. Anytime you try to sell me that a guy with 800 yards is a number one receiver, bruh, you're number one because ain't nobody else good.
So what about when
He
he
had
was
1100
1100 yards? What about when he was
Ain't you
1100
messy?
yards last year?
Anthony
And
Best.
I'm
guess
not
what?
finna let you come up here and just say anything, bro. That's not finna happen. This man proved that he's a number one.
He didn't prove
And I
anything,
stand
bro.
on that. Yes, he
didn't prove it.
did.
He didn't prove
And
with 3
league-wide,
touchdowns.
he is respected as a number one receiver.
No, he's
yes,
not.
he is, sir.
No, he
yes.
isn't.
He is.
No, he isn't.
Yes.
No, he's not.
Yes.
He wouldn't have got
He is.
traded for a third-round pick.
100%
What
he
you talking
is.
about?
He got
They-
behavior.
Hey,
issues.
hold on.
Everybody
Wait. Wes, we can't say that because we traded Amari Cooper for a fifth, and he was the number one.
And he wasn't
Wow.
our number one receiver. CD Lamb was.
Wow.
What is he talking
He
about?
was not. He was. Hell no. You made an argument that Amari Cooper was number one. You said
No,
CeeDee Lamb wasn't number one.
Hey, that's what I
You
said.
CeeDee Lamb-
How
Hell
is this
no.
a fight on West Fight a word?
We did
How?
the shows together. You
How
on screen
did
saying that
it
CeeDee Lamb had to prove he was
Hell
number
did this
one.
happen?
Man, I just made my final word. This man just said everything I said was not true. I'm not finna allow that. Hell no.
Amari Cooper
That shit,
was
I
the number
don't
one wide
give a
receiver.
damn. Hell no.
Say, did the Pickens come out of you?
No, and
The
not
Birmingham
stats. He missed
Pickens?
time.
I can't allow that, bro. I'm sorry. This man got 900 yards last year in 14 games.
Nigga,
With a
you
bad
said
quarterback.
that he was the number one wide
Bruh,
receiver.
That man is a
You
number
made
one.
all those shows about you were mad you didn't get no targets.
Okay, if y'all go fight, you gotta at least do it one at a time, bro.
I'll tell you this. Listen,
done,
I didn't even
bro.
get on here to fight.
I'm
with
just
you. All
pushing
I
back
know
on
I'm
one
saying is
thing.
this.
I'm just
All
saying
I'm
you can
saying
get
is
traded
this.
as number
This is
one
all
wide
I'm
receiver.
saying. This is what I'm saying right here about Pickens. This is what I'm telling you right now, and you can get mad all you want, but as of today, on May 8th, 2025, George Pickens is not a number one receiver and has not shown himself to be a number one receiver, because if you do, you invest in number one receivers, especially ones that are on their first year deal. So no, the Steelers did not even view him as a number one receiver, nor did the Cowboys view him as a number one receiver, because they traded for him as if he was a number two. The last time I seen a number one receiver that's supposed to be a number one receiver, he got $30-something million. His name is Higgins over there in Cincinnati. George Pickens can be he can be. I definitely feel that he can be. But as of today, 744, 98, 220-25. He's a number 2 receiver, and he only has 12 touchdowns in the NFL. A number 1 receiver. He wears the 88 for a reason. If you take CeeDee Lamb off this team and you only have George Pickens, bro, what is you talking about? The season's hell out of here.
Who said he was better?
Nobody he's better.
Nobody said George Pickens was better than CeeDee Lamb. Good words in niggas' mouth.
One at a time. If you gonna fight, fight right.
Hey, a number 1
You fight right, nigga. You in the way.
I'm just hitting the buttons on you.
Y'all didn't give these excuses to CeeDee Lamb last year. CeeDee Lamb had backup quarterbacks. They're not giving him that excuse. No, you want to know why? Because you're a number 1 receiver. Figure it out. Number 1 receivers don't need excuses. If you need excuses, you're not a number 1 receiver. Because you know what a number 1 receiver would have said? He figured it out. Go ask T.O. T.O.'s best quarterback ever in his career was a dude named Gordon. Who?
Not Tony Romo,
He
though.
figured it out, bruh. He figured it out. Number 1 receivers figure it out. That's why
George
you make
Pickens
more
figured it
money,
out, too.
Period. If you can't
George
figure it out,
Pickens
you're
figured it out, too.
I could have sworn George Pickens went for almost 1,200 yards and 5 tutties.
He went 900 yards last year in 14 games with a bad quarterback half the year.
Not in no Saints. He had no 12 touchdowns in no one season. No, he ain't did that. He had
I
4
didn't say 12
touchdowns in one season.
I said almost 1,205 touchdowns. That's what he did. That's what he did.
And that's the number 2.
All right. Y'all ain't gonna stop. Let Boss step in. Let Boss step in for everybody. I'm gonna get a fighter word.
I think Wes thinking we saying number 1 meaning that we pushing CD aside. Hold on, this finna be quick. This finna be quick.
No, it's not.
I promise this finna be quick, bro. Listen, I promise you it's finna be quick, bro. I promise.
Oh, don't eat and come back, shit.
I really think this finna be quick, bro. I promise. This the last
let us argue. We ain't had a chance to argue like this in years.
This the last words I'm finna say. I swear to God. Listen, I think Wes getting confused that. I'm saying number 1 thinking that we pushing CD aside. No, I'm talking about his capabilities and his talent level. I'm not talking about his usage. I'm talking about how he's going to be viewed. He's got the capabilities and the talent level to be a number 1. That's what I'm talking about.
And this is why I defer with you. That's like a real daddy who get up and go to work every day and be really working to keep his kids and be fighting with his baby mama and be buying wrong side, just trying to do everything he can do. But then she got a boyfriend that come over once a week and play Xbox on him, and now he a daddy too. Nah, bro, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. See, you can listen to me. CeeDee Lamb gets so much. His expectation, if CeeDee Lamb had the season that George Perkins said, you know what they would say? He's not a number 1 receiver. Perfect. So you cannot, when you get into that sphere of number 1, no, bro, you got to earn your way up there. You got to earn your way in that room. You don't get to just walk. You don't get to say, oh, you're a number 1 because you're quarterback. No. Because a number 1 receiver, I'm going to tell you what they're also paid to do. They're also paid to figure it out. When you're making $35 million a year, Jerry Jones don't give a damn who's throwing the ball. And that's exactly how going to look at you. Well, son, making $34 million, son, bitch, I can be throwing you the football. Your ass better catch it.
Bruh.
What you talking about?
All right. So CeeDee Lamb was a number 1 wide receiver with 1,194 yards and 6 touchdowns, but Higgins with 1,140 and 5 is not a number 1.
Perfect.
Let's catch it.
I never said Higgins was. What are you talking about? I never said Higgins wasn't.
I'm talking about I said Pickens.
I said his deal. Yes, because he was the best person on the team. CeeDee Lamb did that with a whole.
He was number 1 wide receiver.
What is you talking about? He did that with a whole other team.
Hey man, it ain't getting through to him, so I'm done. I let y'all have it. You know what I'm saying?
Let me give my final words, bro, real quick. I gotta say this before you leave, Landlord.
You got your final
word in.
Yes, I am. I'm gonna mute your ass. All right, listen.
Hell no, we finna fight.
Because you know I will. All right, listen, I want to say this. I do got to say this, though. No more fights. Stop. I want to say this as my final word for y'all, because I know y'all ain't going to stop. I do want to say this. This is why I love these boys. I swear to God I do. All 3 of them. Because it's authentic, bro. They all going to stand on business. That's my final word. They going to stand on business.
Nah, you hungry. You could have gave a longer final word.
And I can't even hit the intro music. Y'all still want to fight.
Hey, look, fans like players in Jesus Christ.
Look, they still fighting. Yeah. Landlord talking about lies. That's my dog. Overtime to get this DT. We ain't playing no games. We ain't taking no rest. We ain't tired. We don't need rest. We trying to win a championship. We going all the way. How you tired right now? We got a couple of pieces. Get your goddamn rest and get to work. Put your chain on right now. Team Trench. It's time to fix it so we can win.